Yes, welcome back. If you need some interiors inspiration, well, our very own Derek is busy, isn't he?
Yes, he is about to get some answers.
Take it away, Derek.
Yes, guys, we're busy bees down here at the PTSB Ideal Home Show, broadcasting live from Simmons Court here in the RDS in Dublin, right across the morning. Absolutely in our element. Lana Dullahan is with us now from Lana Dullahan Designs, all the way from Ukraine, Lana.
Yeah, I'm from a very small place from western of Ukraine, but I live in Ireland for 15 years.
15 years. You're as good as Irish at this stage. Anyway,
I know.
Not only are you an interior designer and an artist, but you're also a colour specialist. Tell us about your work.
Well, everything begins with color for me. So if I design homes or I paint, or now I do textile, do my artwork on textile, everything begins with color. So that's why I was so excited for this collaboration, GFS with Sophia Robinson coming this weekend to
And
Ideal
she's
Home
your
Show.
teacher, I believe.
Exactly, yeah. I did her color school, so and she loves patterns as much as I do. So combination of colors and patterns, it's so exciting actually.
Now, you're all about sustainability, aren't you?
Yeah, because like the biggest trends, you know, in interior design, we focus on trends, but for me the biggest trend this year would be colors inspired from nature, so promoting sustainability, promoting nature, do you know?
So you have some colours there on your lap, and we're talking the greens, the lovely kind of light blues, the skies, so we're bringing in the forest, everything.
Exactly, exactly. That's what because I always say the biggest thing would be for people to finish the room, do you know, and they get so afraid of colors. So I always say, think about nature, think about colors that you see like blues, greens, you would see very easily them in nature, do you know, and then you could just bring in a nice piece of art, you know, and you could see any colors like this with accessories or paint on the walls. It could work really well. And
so it's that relationship between the colour palette really and understanding that as an artist.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. Now, we're going to walk and talk over here. It's very busy down here at the ODS this morning, and we're saying hello to Rachel Moore. Hello. And Rachel, you are an architect. How long are you an architect?
I've been an architect for over 15 years.
Okay, tell us what you're doing here now this weekend.
So I'm providing advice at the Phone Watch Ask an Expert Hub. So the members of the public can come and ask me anything about their project, and I will help them and do sketches for them.
And it's free advice.
And it's free advice, but we do ask for a donation to the Simon community, which is a great cause.
Absolutely. Let's talk about glass box extensions. Do we need them in this day and age?
I don't know. I like to think that we should assess the space that we have at the moment and see if we can create what we need within our four walls. And if an extension is needed, of course, let's do that. But the sustainable way to think about it is to start with what you have at the moment.
I mean, the day of the good room is well and truly gone,
yes.
right?
Yeah, it is. And I think we need to just see what else we can use that space for. It could be a playroom, it could be an office. Everyone's working from home these days. So, yeah, we need to look at our houses a little bit differently.
It's also about looking at the space you have, I suppose, the attic, or bringing the garden in as part of a room.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, the garden is always an amazing space to have. So why not open up the back of the existing house and see if we can add some extra windows, make them extra high, and create that view out to the garden.
Okay, so no more glass box extensions is what you're saying, right?
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. But let's
use what we have.
Let's use what we have, and then potentially, then if you need the extra space for a growing family, then we look at adding on the extension, and hopefully a small enough extension that we can achieve. If we look at reusing what's in the existing house, then we can just add a little bit of extra space to get you what you need.
Okay, architect Rachel Moore, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. Now, we had a roll around in the Tuve earlier on this morning with Aileen Hogan from Shabby.ie. Good morning to you, Aileen.
Good morning, Derek.
Aileen, growing up, I was painting the walls, the ceilings, I was painting the scullery, I was painting everything. Oh. I mean, what trends...
I have a right challenge for you today, so let's see how good you are now, Derek.
What trends are big this year?
Well, I know you hate grey, but I hate to tell you the grey is still there, but we have a new trend set of colour called Veiled Blush, which is a very pale, more neutral pink that will lighten up that grey and give it a pop of colour.
In terms of the colour palette then, I mean, colour is so important in your house and home, right?
And it's the one thing that people actually really struggle with, which is why we have interior designers and colour consultants on all 4 room sets today, or all weekend, to help you with that. Because it's the biggest decision actually, because if you get it wrong, the room never looks right.
orange. Is it a big colour this year?
It is a big colour this year. Burnt orange, bright orange, yeah. Inside and outside.
And of course, matching your interiors then with your colour palette on the wall. So important to get that balance right.
Get that balance right. And very easy to do when you keep a more muted tone on the walls and the furniture and then bring your pops of colour into smaller items that you can change more regularly.
Okay, I believe we have a little challenge before we talk to
I
Dawn
have.
What are we going to do quickly?
So I've been painting these all
I love this
week.
idea.
Yes.
These are lids off the back of
Yes,
paint cans, right?
paint cans. Our Prestige range has a beautiful lid. The designer, Patricia Whately, came up with this design and said, get painting, Aileen.
Isn't that
I've been
fantastic?
doing that all week and I hear you're quite good, so
Yeah, okay.
have a go. You need a second coat, pink or blue?
Right, okay, well, I'm going to go for the pink.
Okay,
Here we
I'm gonna go for blue. Let's see.
Okay, great. Now, when you're getting around the edges, what is the should you tape your
Oh,
brush? How do you keep your brush clean?
Well, I'll tell you how I keep the brush clean, because my favourite brush, like this one here, has a beautiful rim on it. I put washi tape, masking tape on here to stop the paint going on, because I like it so much.
You also told me softener to keep your brushes. So fabric softener is great to keep your brushes nice and
If you
soft.
don't wash it in time and it goes all hard, soak it overnight in fabric softener.
Aileen Hogan, shabby.ie, I am bringing you home. Now, finally, we're going to say hello and a very good morning to Joel Skean. Joel, look, I'm just going to give you the mic.
I'm sorry, what were you talking about over there at all? Thank you very much. This is very exciting, isn't it?
It's great to be here. Tell us what you're doing down here at the weekend.
So we are down here with Dunnes Stores all weekend. We've got beautiful cookery demonstrations. Myself, Nevin Maguire, Aileen from Baby Led Weaning. There is a plethora of information coming at you if you come down.
It's going to be a proper cook-off, right?
It's going to be a proper cook-off. We've got, I'm doing 2 demos a day, Nevin's doing 2 demos a day, Aileen's doing 2 demos a day. So basically we're showcasing the best of Dunnes Stores. We're showcasing what they have on offer. And if you follow, if we move a little faster now, are you okay, Mr. Cameraman? We'll keep moving. I'm going to bring you down here. This is Dermot Gavin's beautiful bush section.
Oh, this is incredible. Love it.
Absolutely fabulous. He's been out here all week getting this all set up. Have you ever seen a display of plants like this before,
No,
Derek?
it's good. Home life, Sophia and the boys, how are you getting on?
We're getting on great. Yes, we've just moved into a new house. So this is Ideal Homes exhibition.
Noah and Ollie.
Noah and Ollie, yeah.
Yeah.
So our 2 little mad, they're absolutely bananas.
What ages are they now?
So they're 4 and 6, and they
Okay.
are wild.
They didn't lick it off a stone,
Well,
right?
they didn't lick it off the stone, that's for sure. But no, absolutely, it's been the perfect demonstration to come down to because of the fact that we've just moved into a home. So I'll be looking around the exhibition today to have a look
Getting
at what's
some ideas for
getting some
yourself.
inspiration.
You're
yeah.
back and forth with this morning as well over in the UK.
Yeah, so I go over, and Kat Deely and Ben Shepherd have just signed on. So we're
Not as good as Ireland AM though, no?
Not as good as Ireland AM, not as good as Sammy Sausages. Now, I would only tune in for Sammy Sausages in the morning time now.
Yeah, no, great. Plans in the pipeline, what are you up to?
With lots of things happening at the moment. Working on a new TV show, so that's coming out later this year on RTE. We're working with Dunnes, so I've been if you tune into my Instagram, loads of social media videos, all the recipes for Dunnes Stores you'll see there. And of course, we're always working on a new book, so I have a new cookbook coming as well.
I'm a sucker for eating on the run on the road as well. What's your top tip?
Oh, top tip. Like, I'd love to tell you I have a top tip, but I end up in the garages too.
Okay,
But if I'm really prepared, a little lunchbox and that bit of meal prep does come in handy. So, do you know what I'm getting great use out of? And I think everyone is the air fryer. Everyone's using the air fryer.
I have one at home.
So a little bit of protein, like a chicken, and what I tend to do is more kind of meal prep. So I'll do my protein like chicken. I'll have rice cooked up, and so if I can do an assembly job of a lunch, that's how I get ahead.
So plan ahead.
Plan ahead.
That's your best
This is
advice.
the best advice.
Where are you? You're obviously here at the weekend. What times do you want it?
So I'm on this morning at 11:45, and then we'll be out. You'll have to check the schedule online because I obviously can't remember. Do you know what? I've been doing Ireland AM for years, and I never have the details. But just come down. The Dunnes Stores is bigger than ever. Have I mentioned Dunnes Stores enough?
You got it in.
Okay, brilliant. Tune in. Come on down.
All right, doors open here at 11 in the RDS in Dublin. The
He doesn't know it either.
PTSB.
PTSB will be grand. We're going live back to the studio. Back to the studio. Thanks very much.
Take it away. I'm out of here.
Oh my goodness! Thank goodness for Donald there. Derek really got
Good man,
tongue-tied.
Donald.
Yes,
It was the bed thing.
It
At
was.
8 o'clock. Completely thrown him now.
I mean, it threw a lot of people, I'd say.
It certainly
that
did, yeah.
scene.
Anyway,